G'day fellas, welcome back to another video. About to hit the water just behind me there and trying to get a couple fish. Gonna get some shrimp for bait, got some bread. I'm only fishing local at the Maribyrnong River in the Keilor area, so if you're interested in going for a fish, it's worth checking it out. It's also worth subscribing to my channel, hitting that like button, and comment below what area of the river you fish. Where do you reckon's closest to you that has fish, and would you try down this end? So I'm gonna get a bait in, I'm gonna get a couple fish. Stay tuned. Enjoy, fellas. Alright fellas, well the first rod, unweighted, small little hook, and I'm just gonna put some bread on it for now until I try to look around for some shrimp. I just put it on like always, a bit of a cocoon. Let's get it out there. Alright fellas, well we're starting to get a bit of a drizzle, but I'm going to quickly net these reeds just behind me, try to get a shrimp or two, maybe a minnow, chuck it on the other rod and hope to catch a fish. I've seen some good fish in here, haven't really had too much luck and never tried for the shrimp here, so I know they're going to be here, it's just a matter of catching them. Stay tuned fellas, don't go too far, grab some snacks and enjoy the show. Alright, well first look into the net. I do have a couple shrimps, so I'm going to get them rigged up and get the bait out there. You never know what's around. Alright fellas, now that we've got the rods in, I've got something to show you. This is going to be a first time for me, never before been done. I hope you enjoy the reaction, but here we have prime. Blue raspberry prime. I'm going to give it a shot while I got my rods in. And hopefully it's nice because they sell it at my local servo, so I'd be interested to see. Here we go, first open. Oh, I'm interested. It looks funny. It looks like lemonade. It's like white. I thought it was going to be blue. Smells very strong, but first try. Holy shit. It's got like almost a sour taste, but it's not sour. It's actually not bad. Not gonna lie, I'd get it again. How about maybe next time I try a couple different flavors? So if you want to see me try a few more other prime flavors, let me know, leave it in the comments and let me know by liking the video. But I do recommend it, blue prime, if you've never tried one. Tastes like a bit of a sour lemonade, but without the sourness, but you can taste the sour flavour. It's weird, it's hard to explain, you got to try it yourself. Let's get this down the hatch, catch you a fish and keep you entertained fellas. Yee! Legends. Well fellas, spot one was a bust. I'm going to pack up my rods, I'm going to move a little bit down. Go, it's actually upstream, but I'm going to go upstream around the bend there. There's another spot I got. Try that for a little bit, and if all goes well, hopefully catches a fish or two. So come on the journey to the other spot and let's get some rods set up over there. Well, I'm just going to show you how I dig a couple worms on the bank, and if you do this, be sure to cover up where you dug. And let's get a couple worms, chuck them on and get some fish for you fellas. Might be better than shrimp hopefully, and a lot easier to catch. So hopefully the worms are around and we get a few. Yee! I don't know if you can see this, but there's worms everywhere. That's a good worm. Yep. I'm on the worm. I think it's a carp. It's definitely a carp. Just a small baby. Surprising. That's one out of here. Fish number one of the session, fellas. Bit late into the arvo now. Been out for a couple hours. Just a 46 centimetre carp. A fish is a fish, I'll take it. It's been a slow day, considering I'm using fresh baits like worms and shrimp and some bread. I've actually stopped using bread. I got both fresh baits on, both worms, so very surprised to have caught a fish, but also not surprising because there should be so many in here. It's just this time of year is not the best. I met a viewer / subscriber before as well who came down and recognized me instantly, so if you ever do recognize me, feel free to come down, have a chat, have a fish and make friends, because yeah, I don't mind. I'll give you some tips, some info, and we'll have a yarn. There we go, fellas. Fish number one, just a little carp. Gonna get this guy knocked on the head though. You're not allowed to release them, so while I'm waiting for them other rods to bite, I'm gonna knock this guy on the head and hopefully get you a few more. So don't click out of the video yet to catch a few more fish and enjoy the session, eh? Yee! Well, fellas, that's a wrap. I'm about to pack up and get out of here, so I appreciate you watching and I hope you enjoyed. So be ready for the next upload once a week, sometimes 2 a week, by hitting that notification button, turn the bell on and be notified when I upload. And let's get out of here, man. It's starting to drop temp, it's getting cold, the wind's picking up, and I've been rained on a bit, so I'm slightly wet. Let's hit the road, Jack. Yee!